It's easy to follow Jesus when all the blessings are obvious. But the question is, what happens when Jesus says something that's difficult? What happens when following Jesus comes at a cost? What happens when his word challenges our thinking, our traditions, and our desires? What happens? And we have to be aware of that. Here, we find in this chapter that the crowd was with Jesus. They followed him. They fed him when he fed them. Everywhere he went, they were there. When he healed them, they were there. They were actually called his disciples. He had many, many disciples, and they followed him. And when Jesus was doing all these different things, but here's the problem, and we'll get into this a little bit more as we move on. They were not true disciples. They were not true disciples. True disciples trust Jesus' difficult teachings. True disciples will trust Jesus and his difficult teachings. In verse number 60, the word says, therefore, when many of his disciples heard this, they said, his teachings is hard. Who can accept it? Verse 61, Jesus, knowing in himself that his disciples were grumbling about this, asked them, does this offend you? Then what if you were to observe the Son of Man ascending to where he was before? Now, in Jesus' teaching, Jesus had declared that he was the bread of life. Jesus had declared that whoever eats his bread shall have eternal life. His teachings were not difficult in terms of understanding. They were clear. But the crowd took Jesus' teaching to mean something other than what he meant them to be. Many wanted the Messiah. All of these disciples following Jesus. We're not given the amount of people that were following him, but many wanted him to provide food. Many of them wanted him to overthrow the Roman government. Many of them wanted him to make their life easier. But instead, Jesus was calling for faith, surrender, and complete dependence upon him. Earlier in this chapter,